Those were such happy times, and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone, but they're back again, just like a long-lost friend. All the songs I love so well, every sha-la-la-la, every woe still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Looking back on how it was in years gone by, and the good times that I had, makes today seem rather sad. So much has changed. It was songs of love that I would sing to them, and I'd memorize each word. Those old melodies still sound so good to me as they melt the years away. Every sha-la-la-la, every woe.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. So quit my whining 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on solution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watched the last one die. I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of lying.
Hi everybody, yeah, Jianing here. Tell you more about myself. I've actually some more months to be some bar, so I think I better watch my mouth. Right, just be a normal person with playing varying roles, nothing fantastic as compared to me, food brings me joy. However, buddies, besties bring me the joy, especially to be able to pull through this classroom for all of you here today.
Firstly, my name is now changed to Zon. I mean, of course, LinkedIn still remains the same, so you guys can call me LinkedIn, Zon or John. Doesn't really matter. So,
Hello everyone, hi Mrs. Liang. This is Lynn from North Carolina in the US. I've lived here for 13 years now, so sorry I couldn't attend this gathering in person. Grateful that Jianing found you and found everyone to get this gathering together.
Hello everybody. I'm sure you know that, Marcus. I hope you can still recognize me after all these years. Such a shame that I couldn't be here. I couldn't be there this afternoon. I was actually looking forward, Mrs. Lee. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there. And of course, fellow classmates, ex-classmates of KBPS.
Close to you.
so nothing much has changed since primary school days, except that now I work more, I play less, and many a times I just look into the mirror to check for strands of white hair as I'm starting to get old. I think I'm happily married right now. I have no kids yet, but I have 4 lovely dogs, and now they are in Thailand. I mean, my wife is Thai as well. I'm really miss them. Hopefully, they will come pretty soon.
I've been here in the States now for 13 years. Started out in New York, and I married here as well. And then I moved to Charlotte just about 5 years ago for work reasons. Currently, I'm working at Wells Fargo as a credit risk manager.
You know, just moving on my life. I went to college. I went to Nanyang, and when I graduated, I didn't go to uni because I didn't have the finances. I was looking forward for the day that I could be financially independent. So I was a flight attendant for 7.5 years with Singapore Airlines, and then I moved on to Melbourne. I saved a lot of money. I paid for my own education, for my tuition fees. I even had 3 jobs back in Melbourne. I was doing cafes, restaurants, and bars. And then, surprise, surprise, you know, I met a really nice, guy, a French guy, and I'm married to him now. We got back in France, in Paris, and that was about 5 years ago. And of course, 3 years ago, we got our first son. We adopted Tristan. Tristan is a beautiful, beautiful boy, and he was the light of our life, you know. And of course, we got a second son, Caleb, months ago. He just turned 9 months. And these 2 boys are love of our life, you know. And last 8 months hasn't been very pleasant for me, you know. Last year in September, I got diagnosed with cancer, and I'm okay, not to worry, okay. I got stomach cancer, and it was very, very challenging period for surgery in November, end of November. I went overseas because I had the best treatment. Then, of course, I went for chemo. And funny enough, being a vain person that I am, the only thing I'm concerned was my hair. And thank God that I didn't lose my hair, but I was actually vomiting a lot. My body was aching so much. I had chemo radiation, they call it, 40 days of pain and a lot of suffering. It was torture for me actually. And I got back end of January, so it was very recent actually. But anyhow, I'm just very thankful that no matter how I look, I'm actually in the pink of health. That was really one of my turning points in my life. I think there was sometimes like you take your life for granted, right? And of course, you don't really pay much attention to your diet and your lifestyle. And I was focusing too much on the business, and I was very dedicated, a committed leader, and I was just putting it all out, sleepless nights, and it's not worth it, because I think like what we have to do is actually to live life. Anyhow,
in 1992, a bunch of us showed up in Kebun Primary School when we were transferred from Sembawang Hills Estate Primary School. I don't have many keepsakes with me from KBPS with me here, but I actually found, I think this was a bus card from way back when, and I'll take a picture and give it to Jianing as well. This was from 1992. And somehow I managed to bring my Sembawang Hills Estate Primary School badge that you sew onto your uniform, and a little National Day from 1990 nail clipper. Don't think I ever clipped a single nail with it, but what's most memorable are the days where we were prefects, and in the mornings we would stand by the gates at the basketball court, or stand by the canteen gate. I think we would head out of class ahead of recess time to get our meals or snacks so that we can be on duty. So those are my key memories of our primary school days.
So my favorite memory of KBPS with our school motto, now or never. And in a couple of occasions, my decisions were made with this belief. And number two will be my friends, and you guys, and of course my other friends from other classes as well. So
Regarding the favorite memory of KBPS is the tuck shop. However, it's on Saturday. It is where I can finally sit down to eat quite without any perfect duties, and there's no long queues.
I think that the most memorable thing about KBPS would be definitely about like the cleanest classroom. I don't know how we do it. We got it like every single week, and every single month, right? I think single month. But even when our class is dirty, how is that possible? Of course, because Mrs. Lee Ng Nai, yes, remember your full name, is our form teacher, right? How dare they not give us the award? But I also remember very clearly that one time, 6G, I think, it was class 6G who won that best at the cleanest classroom for that particular month. And then suddenly you see like Mrs. Lee really upset, and then looking at the classes, oh, this doesn't, this and that, everything was not right.
Mrs. Leong, I mean, she was the discipline master back then. I mean, she's the kind of no-nonsense lady who was pretty fierce to almost all students outside of our class. But she's really very nice to us all the time. So I respect Mrs. Leong a lot, and she has really taught us well morally.
Mrs. Lee, I remember in our primary 6 leading autograph book, you left some notes for us for me to continue to be determined and persevere towards pursuing our dreams or my dreams. And also, I think you once told us it's always good to take in 3 deep breaths before we would want to spend long periods of time to concentrate on either studies or anything you want to spend time focusing on. So I still remember that, taking 3 deep breaths before I embark on either a long email at work or I want to calm myself down. So that's really good advice. Thank you.
My favorite memory of Mrs. Lee is when she's teaching maths. You know, she's amazing, right? Loud and clear, and she's able to listen to alternative solutions whenever we can provide.
Definitely, Mrs. Lee, I haven't seen you for more than 20 years. And that's a very long time. And I hope you're doing well. I see that you're really healthy and you always have this very gracious smile on your face. It's good. I think one of the things that I remember about you is, I don't know, it's like you're like the walking volcano. You are also the Miss Friendship, because like you're so friendly, and at the same time, like when something just sparked and then suddenly the volcano erupts, oh my gosh. And that's the time like everybody just like we call it lift up the skirt and run.
Come true.
you, Mrs. Leon, for sewing relentlessly to my life and offering sound advices whenever I needed them. Stay healthy, and I'll keep you in prayers. Bye, Mrs. Leon.
Really, thank you so much for being our form teacher, our headmistress, our discipline mistress, and our math teacher back in 1992 and 1993. The years, although 27 years have gone by, all that you have taught me, have not been forgotten, and thank you very much. If I were to be back in Singapore, I do hope to be able to reach out to you and we can perhaps meet up sometime soon along with everybody else who I missed today. So do send me the pictures of the event as well as the compilation of videos. I look forward to seeing how you all enjoy the day. Alright, take care. Bye.
Hi, Mrs. Leon. I was actually secretly hoping that the gathering would be postponed somehow because I can't get to meet you and my ex-classmates. I think the last time we met was almost more than 25 years ago when we had one gathering at your place, I remember, or is it McDonald's? So yeah, I hope that the next opportunity will come soon and that I'll be able to join and we can all talk about and listen to the last time we did this, we did that. So, well, alright. Take care for now, Ms. Lee, and I hope that Jianing or someone from our class will bump into you like once again and arrange the next one. Goodbye, take care, see you guys.
Your good delivery of teachings and the fact that you're a discipline mistress, but at the same time people don't realize that having like the discipline mistress as a form teacher is actually a great privilege because you love us a lot. And that's why we are still here today. That's why I'm here today. I'm trying to find you. I mean, I don't even know how everyone just like got disconnected, as in for some years we didn't have an alumni, which is a shame, but here we are. So I just hope that you have a really nice time of a lunch with the others. I'm there with you in spirit, and I really like to catch up with you one day, very soon actually. If I could have the honor to have coffee with you, that'd be really nice, and I'll share with you my journey. It's been a really rewarding journey, I have to say. No matter what, when we trust in the Lord, we will never lack. The Lord will always provide. He's always protecting us, no matter how dire your situation is. His supply is always in abundance. So I wish you and the rest of the KBPS classmates really nice time of a lunch, and I love you all, and do keep in touch. Great work, Serene, Jianing, Lin, Eric, everyone's there, everyone, and I do look forward to see you guys very soon. Okay, see ya.